Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another 2024 election prediction. Today, we're going to be doing an election prediction between Mike Pence and Pete Buttigieg. Mike Pence, obviously, former Vice President of the United States. Pete Buttigieg, current Secretary of Transportation of the United States. Two people that I would say are more of the establishment of their party and come across as more moderate in their party, and are able to, I guess, appeal to both ends of it. Without further ado, let's get started into it. I think that Pete Buttigieg will do particularly well on the East Coast of the U.S., especially as a gay person. I do think he would do well getting those West Coast states that are very, very more pro, I guess, LGB, whatever you want to call it. And the East Coast, I still think he would do well there. But, I'm just saying that that's what appealing, but I don't think he'll do well, as well in Hispanic states. I will give him a Colorado as a safe state as well, and Illinois. Anyway, let's get to Mike Pence. Safe Republican states. I think Mike Pence and Buttigieg would have a pretty close competition for suburban women, although Buttigieg will outperform Pence there, just because Democrat and Buttigieg has that appeal. Let's get to likely Republican first, actually. I'm going to give him Iowa and Ohio, and that's pretty much going to be it for Pence. I don't think he'll have as good of a chance at winning Maine second. I actually think Buttigieg has a pretty good chance of winning Maine second, but I will give Buttigieg Minnesota as a likely Democrat state, as well as New Mexico, Virginia. Virginia, I don't think the spread will come out as much, even for Pence, but I will give him those three states, and Maine at large as likely Democrat. Now, lean Republican state, I will give Mike Pence Florida, as well as, not Florida, Texas, and then Florida. One state that's trending more to the left, but will remain in the lean Democrat category. It just won't go. It won't go right in 2024. I'm pretty confident of that. Even though it's been shifting more to the Democrats, I just think it will hold on by a lean margin, at least for the Republicans, one more cycle. Florida, state that's been trending more to the right, more Hispanics. I think they will come out and vote for Pence. Probably not in as big numbers as Trump or DeSantis, but they will come out, and Pence will win it by a lean margin, probably 1.5, 2 points. He'll also win Nebraska second by a lean margin, lean back. Trump won in 2016, Biden in 2020. I think Pence could win it in 2024. Anyway, let's get to end up with the suburban women. Let's get to lean Democrat states. That'll be Michigan, Nevada, New Hampshire. All of these will be lean Democrat states. Michigan, it is trending more to the right, but Buttigieg will win it. I guess continue, hold on to it, whatever you want to call it, simply because of the Democrats' Rust Belt appeal. They still have that appeal, although it is trending that way. Biden won it by the biggest margin out of the three major Rust Belt states of Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania. Anyway, for tilt Republican states, I think that Mike Pence will tilt North Carolina to the Republicans, as well as Wisconsin to the Republicans. Wisconsin's trending more to the right. North Carolina, I think Buttigieg will actually make it closer. Republicans have won that by larger margins before, but Pence will hold on to that state for the Republicans. I also believe that Mike Pence will win in Arizona. I think Pence has that appeal in Arizona, and definitely could win an election there, and tilt that back at least for one more cycle. I think not even just the Hispanic appeal, but those Republican base that kind of distanced themselves and were against Trump because of his comments against John McCain, coming back for actually Mike Pence and giving him the state one last time for the Republicans, probably in a long time, with the cycle. Mike Pence would win Arizona, but I do believe Pete Buttigieg would win Georgia, carrying that vote, and increasing that trend to the Democrats. Although I don't think he will get a significant amount of the black vote in Georgia, he'll get enough. He's not a Stacey Abrams. He's not a Biden. He's not anything like that. He's more of a suburban, maybe Rust Belt type of guy. But Georgia he would carry, I still believe, by a tilt margin. Pence just doesn't really have any appeal there either, and Georgia's trending to the right. And I think Buttigieg will hold on to Pennsylvania for one more election cycle for the Democrats, although it's trending to the right. I think with the Obama there campaigning, I actually think he'll do well with some of the Rust Belt voters. Have a pretty good shot at winning Pennsylvania, which gives Pete Buttigieg the election, 181 to 256 electoral votes. Am I missing something? Because this does not add up to the correct number. Am I missing one district? Oh, Maine second. I'm going to give Maine second as tilt, Mike Pence. There you go. So actually 281 to 257. Pete Buttigieg wins the election. Pete Buttigieg goes on to become the 47th president, being the successor to Joe Biden. the true successor. I don't know if Harris will be the successor. Buttigieg could be, another Democrat could be. And this could be how the election plays out if Pence goes on to become the nominee. I obviously did a video back a few days ago where I discussed which Republicans I believe had the best chance of the nomination. Pence was in the middle of the pack, but he could increase popularity over the next few years. Anyway, we're almost at 200 subscribers. Let's get there. We're so close to 200 subscribers, so let's get there. I'm going to make a huge video for that in celebration, and, hopefully you guys can come out and subscribe. Also, like the video and comment below if you disagree with any of the calls I made. Hopefully you don't, but I'll do my best to get back to you if you do. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day. See you soon.